23 is what he's got. 24 is what Ricky Carmichael is going after here at the Sobe Nationals at Steel City. David Bailey, what do you think?
I can't even imagine, Davey. I mean, all the stuff up until now, I've either been in his position or I could imagine it. This is beyond, I can't even, I'm at a loss for words of what's going on here.
Well, taking a look at our Suzuki starting lineup here for the second moto, there are 39 riders out there who want to come between Ricky Carmichael and his date with destiny. The car is sideways. They will come right at you and then sweep out to the left. This is the last start of the 2002 AMA Chevy Trucks 250 Nationals, and once again, it's John Dowd, Mr. Holeshot here at Steel City. Where was, oh, he's right there. Carmichael is second. That does not bode well for everyone else, and he's already trying to make a pass on the outside to get ready to come into the whoops. Dowd on the inside, Carmichael on the outside. Double, triple, double out, but Dowd holds on to the lead.
Wow, I thought...
Oh, and just right then he made a mistake. Carmichael doesn't even give you time to comment, does he?
Whoa, and he goes wide. And it still pans out. He goes wide and triples down the hill. You know what? The guy is unbelievable. And, you know, and I've said I get asked all the time, what would it be like if he raced against you guys in the 80s, the Hannahs, the Johnsons, all that? He'd have won his fair share. We wouldn't have liked it. We wouldn't have walked away and practically acted like we were a fan, like some of these guys have been doing this season. But the guy is definitely amazing, and I think Brock Glover and myself and O'Mara and Johnson, we're all standing around watching this, and even Hannah up in Idaho is probably listening to hearing about it going, that's something else.
John Dowd is second, Tim Ferry a much better start, third, Carl Lewis is fourth, and Tortelli finally got away cleanly. He's had some problems on the last few starts, but he's now in the top 10. Over the big double, Dowd on the privateer KTM, Ferry on the factory Yamaha. They sprint out a little speed. You caught a glimpse of Carmichael, and Dowd messed up on the inside right there. Looks like he caught some bumps, and Ferry's able to sneak by.
Good move by Ferry just to put himself in position to make the pass. Seems like that's been working well, you know, to go wide around that right-hand sweeper. It seems to set you up better and make the pass. The inside's a little choppier, but Dowd couldn't go wide or even left the door open for Ferry. He's in a no-win situation there.
Let me throw a quick fact out at you. This will be the 351st lap of this 250 outdoor season. Carmichael has led 337.
Well, no wonder he's won all the motos, but you know, it doesn't mean, you know, the fact that these guys have sort of given up a little bit and are racing for second, even though Ferry is keeping him honest right here, he had to do that in the first place. He had to send these guys into a place in their mind where they're going, well, we're beaten. This is going back to Dowd, hold him off. I was thinking, right on, John. Good for you, but he went so fast into the corner he couldn't hold it. Ricky comes right back in there, takes over the lead. It looked like for a moment he was going to mess up, and then he went wide, came right back out of the corner and tripled it. That was Dowd trying to hold off Ferry. Ferry working on him, not following, outside, inside. Then he drops down into the sweeper and goes around the outside. If Dowd would have taken the line of Ferry, of course Ferry would have dove back underneath him again. So Dowd just had to go around that berm a little quicker and could have saved the position, but I don't think anybody wants to go into that rut as fast as you need to hold off Ferry that time.
This is the battle for third. That is Dowd leading the Hondas of Nathan Ramsey and Sebastian Tortelli. Tortelli, the second two-stroke in this pack. Of course, our leader, Ricky Carmichael, is out front. David, more and more, it's looking like a four-stroke class, doesn't it? There goes Tortelli, right as I mentioned that, past Ramsey. But with the exception today of Carmichael, Tortelli, and Hamlins, Tortelli makes another lightning pass. They're all four strokes out there at the front of the pack.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to go away. You know, as a matter of fact, I'd be pretty surprised next year if Carmichael didn't step up and ride one of those 450s. I mean, if he comes out next year and just loses the moto, assuming he wins this one and he's on his way, it would be a disappointment to come out next year, ride a 250 and lose a moto. So why not change the scene and change things a little bit just to give yourself some new motivation? And to me, that would be stepping up on a big bike, and if Ricky could get used to that thing with more power under Carmichael,
it's hard to imagine.
I don't even want to go there.
Look how far away first and second and pulled away from everyone. That was Tortelli in third. I see Dowd in fourth and Ramsey in fifth. Our leaders, Carmichael and Ferry, have checked out. They are on the other side of the Flora family farm here at Steel City, way out front.
Hats off to Ferry for staying with Ricky. He's matching his pace. These guys, I mean, it's like 3 seconds a lap if they're losing. You know, when I was losing 3 seconds a lap during my career, man, I was considering that to be like one horrible day. But these guys are riding well. You know, they're going as fast as they can. Whoa.
Carmichael laying into that berm. You don't think he's still trying? Hits that berm wide open and doesn't shut off even when he blows it apart.
Yeah, and you know what? Some of the Honda guys approach him with that stuff and go, hey, what about that one swap? He's going, oh, that? I got it.
We'll be right back to see if Tim Ferry can stop Ricky Carmichael's perfect season.